today on EA Sports.
Charles and I have been looking forward to this one all week, and this one is underway here on EA Sports.
From a yard or two deep, here comes a return.
Now I think we're going to get a timeout here. Yes, a timeout here as it looks like we've got a Lion that's shaken up.
Well, week 18, this is just when you hope everybody can get through the regular season healthy, but the medical staff is going to have to take a look here, and we'll step aside.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. And his first look is incomplete.
But Charles, as we've covered, they've already clinched their spot in the postseason, so now they just want to avoid adding any additional names to this list before the postseason begins.
Terrific observation, because trying to move up a spot, I don't know if it's worth it if you're trying to play guys who aren't quite right. Get them healthy, get ready for the playoffs, make your move then.
18 yards the gain for number 18. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Now a handoff up the middle. Wallace. And this time they were ready for him as they'll stop him right at the line of scrimmage. So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on 2nd down and 11. They'll look to throw. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And that'll be good for 8 yards to the 45.
Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first.
On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air.
And they're going to get this up to midfield.
They go play action here on 1st down. Got his man there. It's Wallace, complete.
And they'll get this down to around the 47-yard line.
On 2nd down, it's Barnett. And a pretty good run as he'll get this down close to a first at the Lions' 41. They'll go to the air here on 3rd and 2. Got his man. It's Williams.
And he will have a Giants first down as they're able to convert by plenty there on 3rd and 1.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Looking left side, and it's complete.
And he'll be marked down right at the 15-yard line. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. That is caught at the 7.
And the Giants are going to have a 1st and goal as the tackle is made at about the 5.
And not a whole lot there. He does get a couple, taking it from the 5 down to the 3. So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal.
They'll try again. And this time he'll run into a wall right at the 4-yard line. A big play forthcoming. Here's 3rd and goal.
They'll set up to throw. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away. And his kick here is good. And the Giants are off now to a 3-0 lead.
So a long drive gets them down inside the 5, but ultimately they settle for just the field goal.
And I have to think that if maybe they were a yard closer, that would have made their decision tougher, and I think they likely would have gone for it. But in this situation, they just decided to take the 3, and I think it was a smart move.
So here are the Lions now coming out for their opening drive. And a peek at the man under center. He has 5 full years in the league under his belt, now in year number 6.
His game last week reminded me of the old song, accentuate the positive, because that's about all he did, right?
Yeah.
3 touchdown passes, over 300 yards in the air. Receivers happy.
And they got the win.
Got the win. If you're a running back that likes to catch passes, they're happy as well. Big-time game.
Eluding the pressure right. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down.
Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. Over the middle into traffic, and that's complete.
And he is going to have a Lions first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
They'll try the left side. It's Bailey. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. 8 yards the gain on that last run. Here's 2nd and a couple. On play action, they'll throw. Throwing left side, it's complete. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Giants' 38-yard line. Up the middle they go. It's Bailey. And this will go as a gain of 7 as he gets it to the 30-yard line. They'll keep it on the ground. Bailey. And he'll take this inside the 30 to about the 29, maybe the 28-yard line. This will be play number 8 here on the drive. It's 3rd and a yard. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry.
And just good downhill running there as he'll take this to the 15-yard line. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10.
And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. And they get to him quickly here as he stopped right around the 13. On 2nd down now. It's Bailey. And here he'll get it down to the 7. 5 in the secondary now for the Giants here on 3rd. They'll look to throw here. And probably the wise decision there. No one open. He just throws it away. And that keeps the field goal on the table as it's 4th down. And this one is right through. And that will tie us at 3-3. So matching field goals on our opening 2 drives.
Yeah, it feels like 2 boxers feeling each other out here in the early going of the game, right? Exchanging some jabs, but none of the heavy stuff just yet.
And he'll be dropped at the 21-yard line, so bringing it out of the end zone proves not a good decision. Loses him about 4 yards.
As the Giants head back out there, let's take a look at the playoff picture in the NFC. And for them, it's no longer a question of will they make the playoffs. They've clinched the division title. The question, can they hold on to that number 1 seed?
And this is where the mental fortitude comes to play, doesn't it? Because now you're not just the coach talking about it, his team talking about it to each other, supporting each other, carrying each other along, because having that number 1 seed means everything in the NFL.
It does. So even though the division title's clinched, shouldn't take the foot off the gas.
No, not at all. Play it all the way through. And I think we've seen that in recent years in the NFL. The teams that play and play to win each and every game, they're the ones to deal with in the playoffs. Well, that certainly has to feel good. It's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice first down. Drive keeps moving.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Finding Williams once more, complete. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. These 2 teams all tied after 1. They'll look to throw again. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. The Giants on third down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 10. And now another one thrown incomplete. And the Giants send out their punter now, as he should be able to pin him back deep here with his first punt. He punted 4 times in the loss last week as he gets this one away here. And did they keep it in? They did. They kept it in. It's down close to the goal line at the 1-yard line. Amazing. Perfectly placed. If that ball goes 1 extra yard, maybe not even an extra yard, the starting point is the 20.
So there is a reason that a lot of punters are also excellent golfers. They know distance control. You know what else they have? Same groove motion over and over. Once they have that down, it repeats under pressure.
And able to get it across the 10 to the 15. They were looking for a little spark and some breathing room. They got it right there, a gain of 14 and a first down. Now back to throw. And he will find his man on the outside. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this across the 25-yard line. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Now a handoff up the middle. It's Bailey, and he's going to lose yards. They take him down at the 26. This drive starts with 2 steps forward and now 1 back. A pair of first downs, and here a loss of yardage.
The Lions at 13-3 now on the year. And they come in on a pretty good roll here. Winners of 3 straight.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
And he can't get away from the pressure. The Giants get there. That winds up pushing him back 11 yards on the sack. And that'll bring up 3rd. He'll look to throw. Flush to his right. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. 23 yards on the tuck and run. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Up the middle they go. Bailey. Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it second down. They'll keep it on the ground. It's Bailey, and he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 41. Now they're going to be dealing with a 3rd and 7. Is that one officially a loss of 1? They'll drop to throw.
All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. And the Giants are going to take possession of the football. They had to settle for 3 last drive, hoping this second go-around ends in 6. In good position, 1st and 10.
Now, here's a look for the end zone, but that one's going to wind up incomplete.
Coverage was very good that time. A nice job to smother him as the ball arrived, and that ensured an incomplete pass.
And it keeps 6 points off the board. Now a throw left sideline here is complete. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. They haven't made much of this great starting field position they had. Here's 3rd and 6. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. Under pressure, and he'll go down. Sacked back at the 31. So the Giants now are going to turn it over to their field goal unit. He hit his first. Now this one from 48 yards away. And this one is right down the middle. And they will take the lead here in this battle of field goals. It's 6-3.
So they get the turnover in plus territory. The drive stalls out, but still able to get 3 out of that.
Yeah, we were able to see an offense and a defense kind of mix and match with each other, didn't we? Both of them trying to make sure that they have the upper hand and the advantage. Offense trying to get to the end zone. Defense, of course, trying to hold them to a field goal attempt. And it wasn't a guaranteed lock 3 from where they started. So, you know, the offense has to be happy to come away with those 3 points.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. He finds his man, complete. That's Alexander. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. They'll run on first down. It's Bailey, and he's going to bowl his way forward to the 48.
So that run play nullified by the holding call on the tight end.
Yeah, I just think he needs to get off the ball a lot quicker and get into the block a little bit more effectively. Then he doesn't have to reach and grab and try and hold on.
Give him 5 yards there, and it'll bring up second down. He'll drop to throw. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's third down. Back to throw. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. And his crew will take over at their own 45-yard line.
And I think this is a situation where quarterback coach in the sideline is going to talk to a signal caller and say, listen, it's third and long, and it's still early in the game. Let's not force things here. If we don't feel good about it, let's just check something down and pump the football.
And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. On second down, it's Wallace. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage on the play back at the 46.
They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first.
They're going to look to throw. And he wisely will throw that one away. And the Giants send out their punter now as he's on here to punt it away. And he'll get off a fairly short kick here as this is toward the sideline. And no return here. Where will they spot it? They say just outside the 20-yard line. Now a play fake here on first down. Throw left side complete. That's Alexander.
Hang on a second here, because on that last play, it appears one of the Giants shaken up.
And this is certainly not what you want to see in the final week of the year. We'll be back. He finds his man, complete. That's man. On second down now. It's Bailey, and he'll get it out to midfield. Looks like, yeah, they'll spot it right at midfield at the 50. They'll look to throw now on first down. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Looking to throw. Buying time to his left. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. They push him back 8 yards that time on second down.
And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action.
And 5 in the secondary now for the Giants on third down. Now a handoff up the middle. Bailey. The Giants going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts. So as they take it over, we step aside. Here comes the Lions punter now as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. And the win last week punted 4 times as this one's away. 39 yards on the punt, give him just 1 yard on the return. And it'll be Giant football, 1st and 10. New York set to take the field.
As we eke closer and closer to intermission, Charles, remember last time out they punted. They would love to get points here, especially if this is going to be their final possession of the first half.
Yeah, and this is what close games feel like because the pressure is on both sides, but sometimes the pressure is a little bit higher on the team with the slight edge because they're trying to hold on to that, trying to increase it. Let's see how this one continues.
It's complete to Williams. So give him 2 yards there on the completion, and that will bring up second down. Up the middle they go. Barnett, and he's corralled at the 40, but not before picking up 8. Now the Giants will use the second of their 3 timeouts. as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. Out of the gun now on third down. And the throw there going to be incomplete. And the Giants send out their punter now as he'll come on to kick this one away. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. It'll be a net of 39, 41-yard punt, 2 on the return. And the Lions will take over. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. With this slim deficit closing in on the end of the first half, we'll see if they can move this at least into field goal range and try to get 3 out of this drive.
Finding space at the 40. Down the sideline he goes. And he'll be marked down right at the 20-yard line.
Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts, as it'll come with 36 ticks to go in half number 1. Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw. And he fires one incomplete. After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. They'll set up a throw. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's man. The Lions now going to use the second of their timeouts. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. Again, he'll drop to throw. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Bailey.
And the Lions are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as they find a way to convert there on 3rd and 1.
Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime. Back to throw again. Back of the end zone. Could he get his feet down? No, it's incomplete. They come up here with another shot from the 6-yard line, and it's 2nd and goal now. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Now he steps away, and he's going to go down. So they pass up the field goal attempt to go for 6, but as a result, they leave points on the field, and that's going to do it for this first half.
Hey, we get it. No time to waste. Playoffs starting next week. We skip right over halftime and get back to the action.
Oh, a good return up past the 30.
A solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive.
And they're on the losing end of things here. What do they need to do if they're going to turn things around, CD?
Partner, it's awfully close to being a must drive here, I think, for them, because I think a touchdown here in this opening drive is something they absolutely have to have. They only managed 3 points in the first half. They know that's not going to get it done. So without adding pressure to them, they already know the stakes. They need a touchdown here to get things started.
And he'll be out of bounds up near the 45 at the 44. On first down, it's Bailey.
And a strong run that time as he's across midfield and down to the 43.
Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. They'll keep it on the ground. It's Bailey. And he stopped immediately there. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. He finds his man complete. It's Alexander. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Giants' 31-yard line. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Throw left side complete. That's Alexander. It's another first down as they look his way again, this time 19 yards. Now a handoff up the middle. Bailey. And this time they were waiting for him as he'll be knocked down before he can get back to the line of scrimmage. Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10. He finds his man complete. That's Todd.
And he's going to be marked down just outside the 10.
Play number 9 on the drive coming up, and they need 9 yards on 3rd down. He'll look to throw. He finds his man, complete. It's Bailey. And he'll be brought down well short of the first at about the 9-yard line. Now the Lions, they send out the field goal unit here from the right hash, and this one just a chippy. And the 12-year veteran knocks it right through, and that will tie things up at 6-6. So they come away from this opening drive of the third quarter with only 3, but it does draw them even.
Yeah, and that has to be job one, doesn't it? A touchdown definitely would have been nice. We know that. But here, you get back on even terms, and now you've got most of the second half to try and get yourself into a position to win.
And he'll be brought down right on the chalk of the 20.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive.
And their 3-point halftime lead gone now, back to a tie game. But, Charles, I don't imagine that changes too much for this offense.
I would agree. I don't think it changes much at all, whether it's a 3-point lead or a tie game. They know they have their work cut out for them, and they were going to run their offense in the same vein.
They'll look to throw here on first down. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. Up the middle they go. It's Wallace.
And he'll be tackled at the 45 following a gain of just 2.
And the Lions going with an extra DB here on third down. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. Looking middle, and that's complete. And it's going to be another first down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions' 45-yard line. Back to throw here. Quick hitter here, it's complete.
And he'll be brought down inside the 40-yard line.
Second and 4. And a quick throw here, that's complete.
And they're going to work this down to about the 32-yard line.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. The throw over the middle taken in. And he'll go down at the 26 following a gain of 6. On second down, it's Wallace. And he'll be brought down inside the 20 at the 19. That one a first down pickup of 8. They'll keep it on the ground. Wallace. And he's going to push his way down to about the 12. So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, third down. And unable to connect. If he had caught it, it would have been a first down. Instead, it's 4th. So the Giants now are going to turn it over to their field goal unit. From the left hash, a chip shot here. And his kick is good. And they take the lead here as it's now 9-6.
So they're able to answer back here in the third quarter with a field goal of their own to move back in front by 3.
It's like watching a tennis match, isn't it? Who's going to be able to break serve? Is it going to be Borg or is it going to be McEnroe, one of the great Grand Slam epics? Go ahead and look it up, folks.
And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. Looking right sideline, that's complete. And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. So the drive takes them into Giants territory now, 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Now a throw here, hauled in. And he's going to be taken down at about the 33.
Back to throw now on first down. Looking left side, it's complete. He's got it.
And he'll be brought down at about the 23-yard line.
They'll run on first down. It's Bailey, and he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's second down. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football, and the Giants have it. It's picked up. He's at the 50. He's at the 30. 10, 5, and this is taken into the end zone. A fumble recovery and a Giants touchdown. Point after, right down the middle. And his guys will take a 10-point lead. 1 quarter remains here as the regular season starts to wind down. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. The kicking team out there for the Giants as they will send this one away.
This will be fielded inside the 5. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. Detroit's offense ready to take over. And the complexion of this one has changed a fair amount. That last field goal made it a 2-score game, so they need to get points out of this drive relatively quickly.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down. He'll try again with the arm here on 2nd down.
A quick throw knocked away and incomplete.
This offense on 3rd down today, not quite 50%, 4 for 9. This is 3rd and 10.
And he'll be brought down on the other side of midfield at the 43.
So the drive takes him into Giants territory now, 1st and 10 at the 43.
Now a man open down the middle of the field. And they're going to move it down inside the 25.
On first down, Bailey. And a good run as he manages 7 yards down to the 17. A good run, got 7 on first. Here's 2nd and 3. Here's a give up the middle. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. He got maybe a half yard at most, but officially they'll be left with a 3rd and 2. And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And he will have the 1st down inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. That was the 9th play of the drive, and they pick up 9 yards with it. Good yardage on 1st down. Now can they punch it in on 2nd and goal? They'll try the left side. It's Bailey, and he's going to take it in for a Lion touchdown. A great play there.
With his 17th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Lions have made it a 1-score game again here in the 4th.
Now for the point after. And he's got him back within a field goal now. It's 16-13. A 10-play drive that time. And it's capped off by a touchdown for the Lions. Here are the Lions now as they line up and kick this one away.
From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive.
Their lead back down to 1 score after the touchdown a moment ago. 1st down's a must on this drive as they start out here 1st and 10.
And he takes this up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. So quickly all the way up at the 40-yard line. Meanwhile, the throw here is complete. Short completion, just 4 yards, and it's second down. Now a handoff up the middle. It's Wallace, and he's going to bull his way forward to the 48.
They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here.
On third down, Wallace, and he's got the first down yardage as he takes it down to the 49. So the ball moves into Lion territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
A quick throw there going to be batted away and incomplete.
Well, they've been back on the heels a little bit here in this drive, but a chance to exhale just a little bit there with incompletion on first down. Now they have to gear up, try and get 2 more stops and escape this drive.
And he'll get this down only to about the 46. Now they'll need the 39 here for a first. This is third down. They'll look to throw. Over the middle, complete. It's Williams. And, oh, he's just going to be short here, barely. Maybe by a half a foot. It'll be 4th and inches.
So it was already a gain on the completion, but tack on some more with that penalty.
Absolutely, and no matter what angle you're making the tackle from, you can't grab the face mask, and that's just putting your defense on its heels just a little bit more.
So now factoring in the face mask, here's 1st and 10.
And this throw a bit late as he couldn't reach back for it.
Offense was moving it a little bit, had them back on their heels, but they earned a brief pause by forcing the incompletion. That gives them a quick chance to regroup and try and mount a stand before they're backed up even further.
And that's incomplete.
A lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap, and he locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. So 1st and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up. This is caught.
Well, following the play now, they're going to stop the clock here as a man is shaken up.
Good yardage on first down. Now can they punch it in on 2nd and goal? They'll try to run this one in. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play, 3rd and goal. And they'll let the fullback try and take him home. And they will stop him after a fairly minimal pickup. It'll be called a gain of 2, and that'll leave him with some options here on 4th and inches. They go for it on 4th and goal, but that winds up incomplete. They can't hook up here on the 4th down pass attempt, and the Lion defense able to come up there with a goal line stand. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive.
A big opportunity to tie it with 3 or take the lead with a touchdown. Their defense definitely did their part with that pivotal 4th down stop.
On 2nd down now, it's Bailey. And he'll get him a little bit of breathing room across the 5 to the 6-yard line. This a big play for both sides. What will we see here? 3rd and 4. And he'll just toss it away. So he throws it away, and that brings up 4th down. Here comes the Lions punter now as he's on to kick it away. And he'll get this away into the icy winter air. 42 yards on the punt, just 2 on the return. And this offense will take over right at the midfield stripe with a 1st and 10. Good starting field position for the New York Giants here as they come up 1st and 10 right at the 50-yard line. Up the middle they go. It's Wallace. And down to the 44, 5 yards that time.
All right, that's a decent game there, but it hasn't been his best game overall. So I wonder what the mindset is of his team. Do they want him to handle the football and try and close this game out? Or are they going to make an alternative plan and maybe go in a different direction?
I think they need him, and this is his time to shine. On second down, it's Wallace. And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. Now, this is a big third down, and you'd have to think we'd see a timeout right away if they can't stop him here. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Barnett. And now we're going to get a timeout defensively. So another stop, 150 left in the football game. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Now a handoff up the middle. Wallace. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. A pickup of about 3 yards as he's taken down at the 31. For the Lions, an extra DB in the game now here on 3rd down. And that is incomplete. So now one of the biggest kicks of the night is forthcoming. This to swell the lead to 6. And his kick is absolutely perfect. And that will double their lead as it's up to 6. So they get the 3, but you wonder now, is that going to be enough?
Excellent question, because when I look at the smiles on that side of the field, they're a little tight, aren't they? If they had scored a touchdown there, those would be big half-moon grins right now because they feel a whole lot better about their position.
And a touchdown in the other direction, all of a sudden they're down. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive.
These guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained drive going here.
Yeah, and every team that we ever talk to says the exact same thing. When you start a drive from that deep in your own territory, the goal is a minimum of at least 2 first downs, because even if you have to punt then, you change the field position, right? You flip the field a little bit. They didn't get that done. This time they want to string together a nice drive and help themselves out.
Over the middle, complete. It's Alexander.
And they're going to work this down to about the 32-yard line. It all came down to one final jump ball on the Hail Mary, but partner, the defense was ready, able to force it to be incomplete. Ball game over.
Look, let's face it, everybody wants to work the ball in closer and take a more high-percentage pass to try and tie the game. But the Hail Mary, that's what they had to work with. And now they're just hoping that their jumpers can get up higher and are stronger than the defenders. Not the case in this instance. They end up losing the game.
So for the Giants,
they get yet another victory to finish the year at 14-3 overall.
And now they'll have the week off as they get set to go after a Super Bowl.